pale as a ghost slash death.
Pale as a ghost or pale as death means that someone's skin has lost its normal color and become very light or white, often due to shock, illness, fear, or surprise. It's like saying their face looks as white as a sheet of paper, and it usually suggests that they are not feeling well or are extremely frightened. So, if someone is described as pale as a ghost or pale as death, it means their skin has turned very white, and they may be unwell or scared.
After hearing the loud thunder during the storm, Jake's dog looked pale as death, meaning the noise frightened the dog, and its fur stood on end.
The loud thunder scared Jake's dog, and its fur stood on end, making it appear very frightened.
Alex got a surprise when he opened the gift, and he looked pale as death, meaning he was shocked, and his skin turned very white.
Alex was shocked by the surprise in the gift, and his skin became very white, as if he had seen something shocking.
Emily felt sick and looked pale as death when she had the flu, meaning her skin became very white due to illness.
Emily had the flu and was not feeling well, so her skin lost its color and became very white, like someone who is very ill.
When Tim saw a big spider in his room, he turned pale as a ghost, which means his face became very white because he was scared.
Tim got very frightened when he saw the spider, and his face turned very pale, like a ghost's.
Sarah had to give a speech in front of the whole class, and she felt so nervous that she became pale as a ghost, meaning her face turned very white due to anxiety.
Sarah was anxious about giving a speech, and her face turned very pale, as if she had seen a ghost, because of her nervousness.
During the scary movie, Jenny's little brother became pale as a ghost, which means he got very scared, and his face turned very white.
Jenny's little brother got frightened by the scary movie, and his face turned very pale, like a ghost's.
Sophie had a close encounter with a wild animal, and she appeared pale as a ghost, which means she was scared, and her face became very white.
Sophie got scared when she encountered the wild animal, and her face turned very pale, like a ghost.